What is up, guys? AshbyFC here, and welcome to the weekly ramble. Now, I didn't do one last week, not because of laziness, which is usually the case when I don't make videos, but I've still got this goddamn cold. It was pretty bad last week, and yeah, I really wasn't feeling that great and just wasn't up to making a video. Actually lost my voice for a full day as well last week. It's still not 100% right now. You might have noticed in some of the videos I've uploaded it sounds a bit off. I think a Shenmue 2 one in particular, it sounds pretty bad. But yeah, that's my excuse for not doing one last week. The main problem I have now is coughing. I've been having these coughing fits, and that has not been good for recording. So I am really sorry about some of the Uncharted videos where I've had some coughing fits. I tried my best not to. I was like turning away from the microphone, but it still picks it up. So I'm really sorry about that. I don't want to hear coughing down the microphone. That's not good. So I'm really sorry about that, but I couldn't help it. But yeah, so I've actually fully recorded all of Uncharted. It's all uploaded. I've just got it all scheduled. It is actually Wednesdays I record this because it's the only chance we have to do this video, but it'll be up on the Friday, so at this, I'm just trying to think ahead to Friday, this Uncharted will be almost finished, I imagine. So that has freed me up to start recording some Yakuza 3 again, which I'm really excited for. Can't wait to get back to this bad boy. I'm not going to start doing it just yet. I'll wait till, you know, Uncharted's fully uploaded as well. And I'll just focus a little bit more on getting some Shenmue 2 done, then I'll start throwing out a bit of Yakuza 3. It's going to be good. So I picked up a couple of new games last week, new releases, last Friday to be specific. I got WWE 2K16 on the PlayStation 4 and Project Zero Maiden of Blackwater Limited Edition on the Wii U. So let me talk about WWE 2K16 first. I've already briefly talked about this prior to its release. The only reason I bought it was because of Stone Cold. There he is on the front cover. That's what I want to see on the front cover of a wrestling game. That takes it back to the good old days. It was a similar front cover for the absolutely brilliant N64 and PlayStation game WF Warzone that had Austin on it as well. And takes it back to the good old days of wrestling when I was a die-hard fan, the Attitude Era. Yeah, but Stone Cold's the only reason I really bought it. As I've already said as well, I'm not a wrestling fan. Haven't been a wrestling fan for quite some time now. It just doesn't really appeal to me anymore. Haven't sat down and watched like an episode of Raw, SmackDown in a long time, and possibly never will do again. And I thought WWE 2K15 was absolute garbage. I thought it was just it's one of the worst wrestling games released in a while. Just a complete lack of effort in that game, really. There was just nothing to it. And in my opinion, the last truly great wrestling game was SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, and the last amazing wrestling game was Here Comes the Pain. And I still say all these years later, the greatest wrestling game of all time is WWF No Mercy on the N64. But as for 2K16, well, I can tell you it's a much better game than 2K15, although, you know, that doesn't take much. Okay, it's a decent wrestling game. That's the best I can say. That's the highest praise I can give it. It's a decent wrestling game. I'm sure die-hard WWE fans will love it, but you know, me, a guy who's pretty much played every single WWE game that's ever been released, I can only really say it's decent. It's a step more in the right direction, but it, you know, again, it just does not take the wrestling games to the next level. I'm still waiting for a game to top, you know, Here Comes the Pain and No Mercy, and this certainly ain't it. I mean, there is some good stuff, you know, I do like Austin's Showcase, a lot of nostalgia there, you know, you get to play some of the big matches throughout his career, you know, matches that I watched as a kid growing up. It's pretty cool. You've got a massive roster. I think it's the biggest roster they've ever had. I don't know who half of them are. You know, as I said, I don't watch wrestling. But, you know, presentation's very nice. They've brought back a lot of things that were missing from 2K15. These nice little tweaks to the gameplay, some nice looking animations and stuff like that. It makes it kind of feel nice. You know, it doesn't feel as clunky as it has done in the past. There is some good stuff, you know, but there's still things missing that they just will not bring back. That's what frustrates about the series. They take things away. In fact, they take more away than they ever had. Have you noticed that? They've never just continued to build off everything they've done. So there's like things missing that we could do on the PS1 games. Like even little things like being able to do moves off the barricade. Remember you could do like swanton bombs off the barricade? I mean, you can't even climb the barricade now. I mean, you can't even climb the announce tables either. Why are we restricted to just doing the OMG moves through them? Like, why can't we just climb the announce tables and do any move we want through them? Why have they done that? It's really annoying. Why still 6 wrestlers in a ring? I really thought they were going to up it to at least 8 this gen. I really did. I thought it was going to happen at some point last gen. It never did. Still on 6. So Royal Rumbles still absolutely suck, and we still can't have 8-man tag matches. Okay, let's rewind 15 years ago. Sega Dreamcast. Yes, a time when Sega was still in the console business, and God, that makes me feel old. But there was a game on the Dreamcast, WWF Royal Rumble, 9 wrestlers in a ring. That was 15 years ago. 9. So why now are we on 6 still? Come on! Really? And why, oh why, can we still not take the fight backstage? Again, as I said, we could do this on the PlayStation games. Remember when you could just beat them all around the arena, take them up the ramp into the gorilla position, parking lots, locker rooms, boiler rooms, you go outside. It was crazy, I loved doing it. And you can go, yeah, well that never happens on WWE. Well, screw freaking WWE television. You don't want the games to be too much like the actual WWE products. They'd be boring as hell. It's a game, you know, let's have some fun. But yeah, I think that, when was the last time we could actually freely go backstage? Was it Here Comes the Pain? Has it really been that long? Why won't they bring that back? And why can we still not do moves off the stage? I mean, you know, it's just these little things that, God, it just frustrates me, you know, as I said. Like, yeah, so, yeah, it's a decent-ish wrestling game, as I said, I'm sure the die-hard fans will like it, but, you know, it still fails to really take the series forward. So, yeah, that's enough about that. And, Project Zero, made in Blackwater, aka Fatal Frames, it's no other place. I don't know why we've got stuck with the Project Zero name, it really annoys me. Fatal Frames sounds so much better. But this is a game I'm really looking forward to. I'm a huge fan of Fatal Frame, I think it's one of the best horror series, one of the, possibly the scariest goddamn horror series there is. It's up there with me with the likes of, you know, Silent Hill, old school Resident Evil, the Siren series, that sort of stuff. I'm just all about the Japanese horror. You know, the horror games we tend to get now is, you know, the same stuff over and over again. All these indie horror games like Slender and stuff and all the other clones of that and Five Nights at Freddy's, they just do nothing for me. They don't appeal to me in the slightest. This is what I'm all about. Now, I can't really tell you too much about this game. I've literally only played about 20 minutes of it. Did the prologue and a little bit after that. But from what little I have played, it seems like it's going to be awesome, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this game. It does feel very Fatal Frame-like. You know, it didn't come out to rave reviews. I think GameSpot gave it a 5, but that's GameSpot, so who gives a shit? But yeah, I think it's gonna be a great game. I really like how the Wii U gamepad works as your camera. That's pretty cool. I think the Wii U gamepad's pretty much perfect for this game. So I'm excited to play more. I really am, but you know, as I said, I can't really give you too much thoughts on the game right now. Maybe a little bit later. I want to add some more time. But yeah, this is a limited edition. It was a strange release. As far as I'm aware, there was no physical version released in North America. But here in the UK, we got a physical version. I don't know about the rest of Europe, but in the UK, we got a physical version exclusive to the retailer game and limited edition only. No regular version, which kind of annoyed me because I don't really care too much for limited edition stuff. I mean, this was $49.99. That's pushing $80 US. That's a lot of money. Strange how they did that. But yeah, it did annoy me a little bit that it was just a limited edition, because it's not like you can just wait for a little bit and get a cheaper copy on eBay. Because no, it's limited edition. The price isn't going to go down. It's going to go up. So I kind of had to buy it now. But I'll go ahead and I'll show you what's inside. Why not? Do a cheeky little bit of unboxing. You might have already seen what's in it. But yeah, they've done loads of these Nintendo, these style boxes. They did a bunch on the Wii. I think Skyward Sword had one. Xenoblade Chronicles, Pandora's Tower, Last Story, just to name a few. I think, did Mario Maker have one like this? It might have done. But yeah, you got this sort of box. It says on the back, peer into the depths and behold fear itself. Oh yeah. There's some pictures right there. Don't know how well these will show up on the shitty camera, but that's the front cover. Just a closer look there. The two girls. Alright. So let's crack it open. I've not actually properly looked what's in it. And oh, it says what's in on the top. You got the game, you got a steelbook, artwork, spirit photographs, and a double-sided poster. Alright, so, well, there's the most important part, the freaking game. Would have been nice if I could just buy this on its own Nintendo. That'd be great. But, yeah. There's the game sim cover that's on the box as well. I'm got a little bit of stuff on the back. What else have we got? Let's get the steel case out. It's actually pretty cool. Got the creepy looking woman there on the front, who I can only assume is the Maiden of Blackwater. There she is. I guess she looks a little bit like the Shrine Maiden from the first game. Nothing really on the back. And, oh, hello, creepy image on the front. On the inside. I like that. Look at that. Jesus. So, yeah, that's a steel case. These... Okay, I guess these are the photographs. Come in a little envelope. Don't know who she is. Obviously, some character from the game. Kind of got like this... Kind of look cool. Got this black and white old look to them. What's all these stains on the back and stuff? It's pretty cool. I guess that's a dead body there in a casket or something. That's quite creepy. Look at that. Ugh. And God, that's even more creepy. I'm not entirely sure what that is. It's like low quality, but it looks like, I don't know, these ghosts or dead bodies. You can make that out. Freaky. And another one there. Sorry, I'm coughing in this video as well. There's some writing there on the back. But I do not speak or read Japanese, so I have no idea what that says. But there are your photos. This must be the poster. How big is it? We shall find out. Okay, so we've got the picture that's on the front with the. It's kind of annoying the way they forward it, because then you've just got these lines on it. Kind of, that's a bit shitty. So yeah, it's the girls there. Yeah. And then on the back we've got again, I assume is the Shrine Maiden. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. And we got the art book. So there's quite a few pages here, so I'll just have a quick glimpse through so I can find some cool images. Oh, here we go. Well, she looks like she's had a throat slit. And there's this creepy dude here. Look at that. And look at this guy. Hello! That's creepy looking. It's like it should be in Resident Evil. Some more creepy looking women right here. Look at her there. Look at that. This creepy old looking woman. What's she all about? Guess I'll find out when I play the game. God, look at that. Looks like she stuck a finger in a plug socket. It's probably how she died. Look at that hair. Oh, and then we've got the creepy... That always freaks me out with this... The long-haired women or girls, especially the girls with the long hair and stuff. I know it's very overused, but it freaks me out. Well, there we go, little girl with the black long hair, really pale as well. They do this. They're freaky, man. They're so freaky. And that's freaky as well. Look at that. Some pretty cool looking ghost designs. I am looking forward to playing through this game. I really am. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what's in the box there, limited edition. So yeah. So yeah, it's November, and pretty excited for some releases this month. Next week, we have got both Fallout 4 and Rise of the Tomb Raider. I think Fallout 4 gets a worldwide release on the 10th, which is next Tuesday. And Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think that's being released on the 10th again in the US, but for us here in the UK, it's going to be the 13th on the Friday. Friday the 13th. Is it Friday the 13th? Is it Friday the 13th? It is Friday the 13th. I may die on that day. I may not get to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. But yeah, as I've said, I am buying an Xbox One for Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I know is a bit daft just to buy it for one game, but I desperately need to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. And sadly and annoyingly, it is a frigging timed exclusive, and I'm too impatient to wait for the PC release. I think it's going to be quite a long time until the PS4 one comes out as well. But I have decided I will not be getting the Elite. I'm going to be sensible. It's too much money. It's 400 quid. I don't care about that controller, and I don't care about that faster boot up, 20% faster boot up. Who cares about that? So I'm just going to get a regular one and Rise of the Tomb Raider. There's no need to spend... I mean, it's daft enough just buying it for one game. I mean, there are other Xbox One games that I want to get, but they aren't coming out until a while. You know, like Crackdown and Quantum Break and scale bound, stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be even more daft to spend 400 quid on the Elite model, just, you know, when all they're really going to be playing is Rise of the Tomb Raider. But yeah, we'll get my Xbox One next week. And I'm very, very excited for both Fallout 4 and Rise of the Tomb Raider. How long's it been? How long have we been waiting for Fallout 4? It's been a long time, hasn't it? When did Fallout 3 come out? And Fallout 3 is one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. It's amazing. So, of course, I'm super pumped for Fallout 4. I am sad to see, though, a lot of crying about Fallout 4. A lot of tears off little morons, little stupid graphics because that's all I keep seeing to find on, you know, like, comments on Fallout videos and stuff on GameSpot and here on YouTube and stuff. It's just everyone's just complaining about the graphics. It looks like a PS2 game. Like, shut the fuck up, man. The graphics look fine. I mean, it's a giant, huge open-world game that's going to have so much stuff to do. You know, you can't have insane graphics in a game, you know, of this scale, but it looks fine to me. And, I mean, come on, Fallout 3. I don't even think, when it came out, you know, I don't think its graphics were super amazing, were they? But, you know, it's its gameplay that was just incredible. You play Fallout for its amazing gameplay. So, all those crying about the graphics, you can go screw yourself. You're not a gamer, you're a dirty little graphics whore, and nobody likes you. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. So anyway, that's going to do it for this week's Ramble. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.